Welcome everyone to another episode of Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue, baby. I'm your man Mayzo, and in this episode, we want to talk about two things. First one, Malik Nabers. Yeah, our star receiver. Remember in our last game, Malik Nabers left the game with a concussion. Man, headache. But word from Giants camp is that Malik Nabers is going through concussion protocol right now, and he's coming along pretty well. He looks like he's on schedule that he may play in Sunday's game against the Seattle Seahawks. Me, I'm not so sure about that. I would, the only way Malik Nabers would play in that game is that he is not 90%, ready, not 92, not 94, 6, 8, not even 99.9. He should be 100% ready to play in the next game. So even though the Giants played last Thursday and it's about, almost about 10 games between, the Thursday night game and then on Sunday, I would sit him down because even the odds maker has it that the Seattle Seahawks, that's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a real tough game. Everyone's talking about that the Seahawks are going to be blowing the Giants out. So why risk him in that type of game? I mean, this is our young star receiver. We drafted him first round. Let's think about sitting him out. I wouldn't be too upset if he sat out this game against Seattle and just really got his head together and come back for the next game after that. So Malik Nabers, we just wish you well. Hopefully you're doing well. And dude, be honest with the medical staff. Let them know how you feel. Medical staff, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you set it up so Malik Nabers doesn't play against Seattle, gets his head together, and then Malik Nabers plays in the following game. Of course, the Giants do need him. I mean, we definitely need this guy. He is a spectacular back and all, spectacular wide receiver. But it could give other guys an opportunity to shine. So far this season, Malik Nabers has got 52 targets. Wan'Dale Robinson got 38. And then it goes really down. Boom. We got Darius Slayton with only 15 targets, Theo Johnson with 8, and then Daniel Bellinger with 2 targets. So we know that right now that Daniel Jones is just really just focused in on Malik Nabers. And you know what's funny? There's a name I left out on there. Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt has speed to burn. And there's no reason why that we know of that he shouldn't be in the game. Maybe it's not because Daniel Jones' arm is a little weak, that he can't throw a bomb. But the Giants have got to throw the ball long. They got to take the top off the defense, and then they got to go long. And the guy to do it is Jalen Hyatt. But for some reason, unbeknownst to us, he's not playing. He's not really getting any, and he's not playing a lot. In week 1, he got 15 snaps. In week 2, he got 12 snaps. Week 3, 10 snaps. Week 4, last week, he got 13 snaps. So it's not like he's not really on the field. Because just because you get a snap doesn't mean you're getting the ball thrown to you. There's a big difference between a target and a snap. So essentially, he's just really getting cardio when he's out there. And that's probably part of the frustration he's having this year. And that why we hear these rumors that Jalen Hyatt is, asking to be traded. And the other rumor I'm just hearing about right now is that what team is looking for a receiver? Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs. And we know their quarterback will throw the ball long to him. The Chiefs, Andy Reid, will find a way to get the ball to Jalen Hyatt. So just be on the lookout. Don't be shocked. You heard it from me right now. Don't be shocked if you hear the Giants trade Jalen Hyatt to the Chiefs. I won't be happy with it, but it is what it is. He can do his thing right now. This is a time of the season when it's, with the Giants. Are the Giants going to the playoffs? No, let me do it this way. Are the Giants going to the Super Bowl? Nah. Are the Giants going to the playoffs? They're presently 1-3. They're not mathematically out, but if they lose to the Seahawks, I think we're going to be talking about who we're taking in the draft at that time. So playoffs, we're not mathematically out. I'm optimistic. maybe we can do it. But I really wish we can use this year as a developmental year. And we just, Daniel, sit down. Let's see what Locke has, you know, and see what he can do, and know that we're going next year and we're going to draft a quarterback. But that's for another episode. But again, I want to say, Mr. Nabers, please, stay well. Do what you're supposed to do in concussion protocol. Giants, keep him out. No, just keep him out. If he's not 100%, keep him out. No need to allow the man to get injured, because Daniel Jones is going to be looking at him, which he should be. He should be looking at him to throw the ball, because he is that talented. But you can't overwork the young man. You got to spread it out to everyone else. And then also with Jalen Hyatt, who could, Daniel Jones just drop back, in a shotgun and just throw the ball long, and Daniel and Jalen Hyatt could run under it. But it seems like Jalen Hyatt is on the trading block. The young man is a bit frustrated, and I would be too if I'm just out there getting cardio. And it looks like the Chiefs, who just lost one of their key wide receivers to an injury, that the Chiefs now are looking for a receiver. Jalen Hyatt wants to get out, so it looks like that might be a possible trade going on between the Chiefs and the Giants. Well, we'll see what happens there. Well, until next time, I want to say thank you all for checking us out here on Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Please subscribe, like, and share our podcast. We'd love to hear from you. Let us hear what your opinions on all this is. Until next time, it's all about Big Blue. This is Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. I'm your man, Mayzo. Until next time, peace.